And off the top at 6 tonight, we begin with major developments after the search and seizure operation at Mar-a-Lago.
The Justice Department has requested that the search warrant be unsealed. Our D.C. Bureau Chief Ben Kennedy kicks off our live team coverage at the White House. Ben.
Calvin, Nicole, 3 p.m. tomorrow, that is how much time Trump has to object to unsealing this warrant. In the meantime, the Attorney General did make clear the FBI did everything by the book and pushed back on those who said otherwise.
Good afternoon.
Attorney General Merrick Garland behind the podium Thursday at the Department of Justice. It's there he made a statement about the FBI search at Donald Trump's Mar-a-Lago estate.
I personally approved the decision to seek a search warrant in this matter. Second, the department does not take such a decision lightly.
He announced the DOJ filed a motion to allow the search warrant of the former president's home to be unsealed.
To make public the warrant and receipt in light of the former president's public confirmation of the search.
It's been 3 days since agents executed the warrant, a part of the investigation of allegations that Trump improperly removed documents when he left the White House that included some classified material. Legal experts say the FBI would have had to prove to a federal judge probable cause that a crime had been committed, that evidence was in Trump's home before getting the green light. Republicans rushed to defend Trump, some even calling to defund the FBI.
I will not stand by silently when their integrity is unfairly attacked. The men and women of the FBI and the Justice Department are dedicated, patriotic public servants.
And this news conference was a bit of a surprise, as it is standard policy for the FBI and the DOJ not to comment on ongoing investigations, but Garland was under pressure to say something. Reporting live at the White House, Ben Kennedy, Local 10 News.
Under pressure for days. Ben, thanks a lot. So when will we see the search warrant? Janice Fernandez is talking with legal experts about that and continues our team coverage now. Janice.
Yeah, Calvin, we spoke with the legal analyst David Weinstein to understand what all of this means and how soon a judge could rule on whether or not to unseal that warrant. So if this warrant is unsealed, it would reveal several things. What crimes investigators suspect were committed, what evidence they believe was located at Mar-a-Lago, and what evidence they've already uncovered so far. What we won't see is the affidavit filed that supported probable cause. Now, Attorney General Garland did not have to file this motion or reveal anything, but it was in the best interest of the Justice Department to remain transparent.
And he's looking for the public to understand exactly what happened here. In his motion, he stated there is no longer a concern for privacy since Trump's lawyers have said that a search took place and that they had a copy of the warrant. He wants it to be a level playing field. He wants the truth to come out because, quite frankly, that's what the Department of Justice is interested in.
Now, as far as a timeline, if there are no objections by Trump's legal team, this could all move very fast. We could have this warrant unsealed by this weekend.